Welcome everyone. Today we will discuss about concentration of a solution. This topic is very important and there are numerical problems also based on this topic. It is given here in activity 2.2. We observed that groups A and B obtain different shades of solutions. So just go through activity 2.2. In that activity it is given Group A has prepared copper sulfate solution by adding only few crystals of copper sulfate in water, and Group B has prepared copper sulfate solution by adding one spatula full of copper sulfate in the same volume of water. The color of copper sulfate crystal is blue. So the color of solution which group A has obtained is blue in color, but the color is very light blue as they have added only few crystals of copper sulfate, whereas color of solution which group B has obtained, it is more intense as compared to that of group A. It is because group B has added one spatula full of copper sulfate, and that is why it is given here that group A and group B have obtained different shades of solutions. So we understand that in a solution, the relative proportion of solute and solvent can be varied. Now group A and group B, they both will call their solution to be copper sulfate solution, but in both of the cases you can see that the amount of solute and solvent is different. Actually the amount of solvent is same, but amount of solute is different, and that is why it is given that they can have different proportion of solute and solvent. Depending upon the amount of solute present in a solution, it can be called a dilute, concentrated or a saturated solution. Now this is very important. We know that in solution there are two components. One is solute and the other one is solvent. Solvent is generally that compound which is present in the major quantity, which is the major component you can say, and solute is the minor component which is generally present in the lesser quantity, which is getting dissolved in solvent. So here how we can decide or how we can call a solution to be dilute, concentrated or saturated. We can call it based on the amount of solute present in the solution. Now dilute and concentrated are comparative terms. So how to understand this? Now group A, the solution which is obtained by group A, it is more dilute than compare, or it is dilute than as compared to solution which group B has obtained, or you can say that solution of group B is more concentrated than solution of group A. So that is why we can use dilute and concentrated term in a comparative manner. In activity 2.2, the solution obtained by group A is dilute as compared to that obtained by group B. It is because group A has obtained, because in that both of them, group A and group B, they have prepared copper sulfate solution, but the amount of solute is different. Group A has added only few crystals of copper sulfate which is solute, and group B has added one spatula full of copper sulfate which again is a solute, but amount of solute in group A is very less as compared to amount of solute in case of group B, and that is why group A has obtained dilute solution as compared to the solution of group B. So that is why it is given that depending upon the amount of solute present in a solution, it can be called a dilute, concentrated or a saturated solution. So suppose if you have to write about if you have to explain about dilute solution or concentrated solution or saturated solution, with the help of the amount of solute you can explain. For example, if the amount of solute is present in solution is very less, then that solution is said to be dilute. If the amount of solute present in the solution is large enough, then it is said to be concentrated solution. And in saturated solution, you might have heard also this term saturated and unsaturated. So for saturated solution is that solution in which no more solute can be added, because the maximum amount of solute which can be dissolved, that is already present in that solution. So that solution is said to be saturated solution. So this is about the different terms which is related with solution, which can be explained on the basis of the amount of solute present in it. So this is about the concentration of solution, that how we can say that a certain solution is concentrated or dilute or saturated.